We should be live right now. If anyone could confirm that would be great.
Yay!
Hey!
Hi everyone.
And either am I? No, I was just sitting very still. My screen wasn't frozen. Okay, good.
We are
Is
totally
our screen
professional at
frozen?
doing this.
Is it? I can't tell if my screen is frozen.
Great start. Fantastic. Hello everyone. Welcome to Rules is Fun. We are Rules is Fun, but I already welcomed you here, so that should not be necessary to
You
say.
welcome people twice. It's fine.
Sure. You're all welcome twice. And with that one 3 times. Anyway. Want to start another sentence with welcome. I should stop this. I should actually get on with my point. We are Rules is Fun. We play Pathfinder. Hey, hello, I'm Chris. I'm your current game master. Finally, again. After a lot of times that I streamed that I said like, yeah, I'm the game master here, but there is no current game going on, so I'm just here. Now I'm actually the game master. And we're going to start an entirely new campaign. We're starting off in Dreidan. Now, Dreidan is a curious city. There's a lot to say about Dreidan. I will try to keep it short, as not to overload everyone with too much background information. You will find all of that out eventually, I think. I hope so. Dreidan is a city that is just on the border of a grand kingdom, the Kingdom of Iritis. Dreidan is not so much known because of its unique culture. It's not known because of the cathedral-like temple to Karanama'an, the goddess of the dead, or specifically protection of the dead. It is not even known for its political structure, in which there is a lord who rules over the city, even though the city is actually part of a larger kingdom. No, Dreidan is known for one thing. Dreidan is known for its monsters. Dreidan is practically a fort, a final barrier between the monsters that roam the regions around it and the Kingdom of Iritis, just behind the mountain pass. Unfortunately, it's not exactly a barrier. So instead of just preventing monsters from getting in, people in Dreidan have to specifically go out into the world to make sure the monsters don't get any further than they already are. Luckily, Dreidan has something for that. Dreidan has a specific guild, the Strikers Guild, designed, not so much designed, set up to deal with the monsters outside the walls. It's always clear in this. I'm sorry. It's always clear what the goal of the Strikers Guild is, because it can be summarized in one sentence: protect the city, strike at the heart. And we begin at a very special time in the city of Dreidan. The atmosphere in the city is tense. City Watch is always busy, rushing to new places, carrying all kinds of things. The members of the Strikers Guild are either training or waiting anxiously. The enemy is at the doors. The problem started 2 days ago, with the assassination of Tristan Artos, Dreidan's previous lord. The problem isn't so much that the assassination was successful. The problem is that the lord did not die. Instead, the investigators of this event, and then also of his house, found piles of corpses in his private rooms, drained of blood. The now presumed vampire ex-Lord Tristan Artos ran away. And that's the situation where we will start. When the characters are called to action. Who's going to go first?
I think we should do this alphabetically on name of character. What about you guys?
Why? Why? Why do you say this to me? Fine. I won't take notes then. All right. Still, setting what? You're on the leftmost. You know that. That's where you're at. You're on the left. So if we go left to right, you should be first. All right.
Yeah.
Hi.
Middle. Can I first quickly point out your mic is making an is it only for me?
I think it was mostly because she was really excited, so that's why I went.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry. It's probably.
Please don't shout too much.
I think it's mostly her voice and not.
This should
Your
help.
voice is just too shrill. Okay.
I'm so
I
sorry.
feel
Mabel.
6
Not
stars.
a problem. That's why we have the first stream. I have made a technical difficulty screen just for the sake of it. All right. Hi, I'm Merel. I'll be playing Alisaif. And I probably currently am in my own apartment. Very happy to know that I'm allowed back in the field again, just recently.
Right. Are you doing anything specific?
Now me, there is probably a stack of books right next to a sort of a sofa, and it's divvied up into 2 stacks, one of which she is going through at a frankly alarming speed. Currently, it is a study of thistle roses. It's about this big and just on a single plant. She is fascinated.
All right. It's at that moment while you're in the middle of a sentence, in the middle of a page, in the middle of a paragraph. In short, the most annoying time there is that there is a knock at your door.
One moment! Try to read on.
I'm
But it's
going to.
impossible to stop a book.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm going to ask this because I noticed that you are very much clipping.
In that case, I will change my audio settings just a little.
No, don't mute yourself. No.
Think this might help?
I don't know.
Does
You
it work?
haven't screeched yet.
1, 2, 3. Talking a bit louder. I'm gonna try not to scream anymore.
Please do.
Laughing is yeah. This is as good as it's gonna get.
All right, fine.
So no screaming.
I apologize. There was a knock at the door.
Okay, now you're muted.
Yeah, now you're
I'm
actually
not
muted.
muted.
Oh yeah.
What? No, you're not.
It's sorry.
Shall we put up technical difficulties for just a moment?
Sure.
Hello, welcome back. Our apologies for those technical difficulties. They lasted longer than expected. They may actually still be going on.
Yeah, they are currently. They've just been fixed.
Great.
I forgot some key buttons.
Right. Cool.
Okay.
Welcome back. We can actually continue now.
Yes.
Hopefully.
I think there was a knock on the door somewhere.
Yes.
Something like that. Yeah.
Let's start from that point.
There is a very
Alice.
lovely person being interrupted while reading, which is the worst crime in history.
Exactly. But there still was a knock at your door.
Yeah, after calling like 3 times, just a moment. Close the book. Put it down. Get up. Realize it could be the Strikers Guild and run towards the door.
Right.
Sorry, I was reading.
As you open the door, in front of you stands for you a quite familiar person, way too familiar for your liking, with a short beard and hair that is not very long but still very much bound back. Stands one of the leaders of the guilds, Quintus Tillman, the master of study and the keeper of lore.
Also, my former boss.
Also a former boss.
So...
Hello, Saifi. I am afraid that your action is required. Your presence is required immediately.
Not a problem at all. I'll get my weapons. I'll be right with you. Sorry about the reading. Really sorry. I'll be right there and just literally pop like 2 feet down the hallway, grab like a sack that's already prepped, always. Quickly check if there has been no alchemy spillage. Close the deck up. Right.
Good.
Walk out the door. Realize I almost forgot my keys. Turn around, grab the keys, and actually leave.
Quintus has not moved in like the last few minutes. Ready to go, I assume?
Yes.
Good.
Absolutely.
Please follow me.
Are we just heading to guild or?
We are just heading to the guild. Yes.
Awesome.
I assume you left the stove on purpose? No.
I forgot to leave a bookmark.
No.
Now, also, we should not forget this. Alice, please describe who you are and what you look like.
So, Elise is a young woman in appearance of Sylph heritage, which means she basically you get a bit close to her and there's this draft usually that catches your clothes and your hair just a little bit. Yeah, slim build, medium stature, relatively forgettable for her race. Completely dressed in black with a couple of golden bits of jewelry. And pretty much anytime she leaves the house, armed to the teeth.
All right. Next up on the list, or next up in the row,
It's me!
it is you.
Last campaign I played a little Spriggan, so I was the smallest of the party. This time I am playing a giant. My name is Robert, by the way. And I'm
It
playing...
wasn't your actual size.
Yeah.
I'm the tallest of the 4 of us. And I'm playing Orgelmir, but my friends call me Ori, who is at this moment fighting in the arena. So clad in full plate armor, a shield with a crown as an emblem, and wearing a helmet with like these little wings to the back. And just finished a match, shouting against the audience, celebrating, and walking back to the dressing rooms, putting his trident and shield back, checking his 2 swords. Everything's fine. Cladding some dust off his armor, and walking back to his apartment, rather close to the arena.
All right.
Made for a giant. And pouring himself a whiskey. Waiting a second.
Actually,
Oh.
as you approach your apartment,
Mm-hmm.
you notice that there is a figure waiting in front of it. A man clad in robes of black and gold,
Mhm.
bald, with a stern, serious look on his face. You vaguely know this person. You also know that he always has this kind of worrying look on his face. It's not only because of the current situation. This man is Masamo Akil. He is the high priest of Karanama-an, the patron of blessings. He is one of the highest members in the Strikers Guild. And as he sees you approach, he looks at you and says, I assume that you're Argelmir?
Guess correctly. I
I
assume you don't want my
thought so.
autograph, do you?
I don't think there are a lot of other giants around here, and I am currently not interested in your autograph, I'm afraid. I am, however, interested in your presence, because it is required at the guild.
Oh, okay. That explains so much more.
Preferably right now.
Oh,
But
yeah.
you can pack any stuff you think you need.
Let me just get some of the stuff.
Good.
And walks in, grabs a pistol, holster it, and walks back out. Okay, ready to go.
Please follow me.
Of course.
And finally,
Right, because you don't use your pistol in the arena. Got it. Yeah, makes sense. Okay. Yes, finally. Well, Nyx is in the Strikers Guild, so that that makes things a little easier. But finding Nyx in the Strikers Guild can be a little hard. However, you might be able to spot his tail, his cat-like tail, hanging from the rafters in the kitchen, where he's maybe like swaying slightly, right above the chef, who's currently probably making some kind of seafood dish. And yeah, I think that's where you'll find Nyx. Where a person who knows Nyx well enough to know where Nyx could be found would find him.
all right. There is an older woman,
Of course.
gray-haired. This very much this like kind grandmother image, who walks into the kitchen and like taps the cook on his shoulder. The cook looks, and
The second he turns around, like something swoops down from the rafts and snatches a fish up. He silently an arm kind of swoops down, and it seems to grow a little longer than it should be possible for such a thin arm to suddenly, and then it's back up again.
you see the old lady smile. And she makes a motion with her hands that are kind of more subtle, and you don't think the cook has seen it. She like just points at the door, and then walks out again.
Okay, how does the cook react to this?
The cook. Let's see how the cook reacts. The cook is now like scratching his head. You can almost hear him thinking, I thought there was fish in this recipe.
All right. When he turns back to the dish, a figure drops down from the rafts near the door and slips through. It's it looks like a small kid with for some reason cat-like ears and a cat-like tail, but when he slips through the door, he actually grows in size to more of an adolescent young male, still with cat ears and a tail, who I'm assuming finds a grandmother waiting for him,
Mm-hmm.
Miss Nana.
It's good to see that you're down on the floor. I hope you enjoyed your dinner.
Quite.
Good. I'm afraid there's not much time for niceties. You're needed.
All right.
A task will be given to you.
Am I going to the field?
Yes.
All right. It's about damn time.
Good. I hope you can keep that excitement up. It will help you most of the time.
I don't need help. All right.
Yes. You know where to find the Guildmaster's office, don't you? Good.
I may have been there once or twice.
Good. Please go there.
Yes, ma'am. All right. Nix is on his way.
And as you all arrive at roughly the same time, the two people Aquintus and Mazamo, who were with Auri and Alice, have basically dropped you off at the entrance, in the entrance hall of the guild building, and have said, Lady Melis Durada expects you in her office. Please go there at once.
Opens the door.
Absolutely.
And so you arrive. All. You know each other vaguely. You know you're on the same team. You've been put together on this same team. But you have never really spoken before. Probably seen each other a couple of times, maybe a bit more than a couple of times. But you haven't had much in the way of interaction. In the office of the Guildmaster stands Melis Drada, this imposing figure, though dressed quite simply in black explorer's clothing, ready to go out in the field somewhere at any moment, and a sleeved cape that is embroidered by a lot of very intrinsic and strange silvery symbols. Her hair is a similar color of her eyes, which wouldn't be that strange were they not both a light pink. And her hair is in a long, high ponytail, bound back, and somehow never seems to get in her way when she's doing anything. Good. You're all here. I assume that you have heard of the events of the last few days. They were quite worrisome, to say the least.
I think that's an understatement.
I don't really understand politics, but I don't like vampires.
The problem here is not politics. The problem here is information. But luckily, we do have a chance. You see, the previous Lord, Tristan Artos, is about to join the Order of the Night. The Order of vampires, werewolves, and some other nightly creatures.
Oh, that kind of night. Got it.
That kind of night. However, we still have a chance. You see, Tristan Artos is a smart man. He wants to have his position secured within the Order. He wants to be sure that he is not used as a slave. He is no full-fledged vampire. He is merely a spawn. However, the Dread Lord of the Order has struck a deal with him to make him a full-fledged vampire in exchange for information about the city's inner workings. Information about escape routes, buildings. In short, information that would be fatal for them to have. But the Dread Lord has not yet arrived. Tristan has made up camp, protected by a few lesser members of the Order. But not protected enough. I want you to go in there and kill him for good this time. Do you know how to deal with a vampire?
I probably do. Neil doesn't know, but Elise probably does. I've probably read something about it.
Yeah, sure. Dealing with a vampire is pretty basic procedure. Basic. Cut off his head, soak the body in holy water, then in oil, burn it. The head does not necessarily need to be burned and makes for an excellent trophy.
All right. Elise will absolutely just rattle this off.
Right.
Cut off the head, douse in holy water, rub fully in holy oil, light on fire, take the head.
I'm thinking the fangs will probably fetch something on the black market, wouldn't they?
Probably.
Something like that.
Hypothetically, yes.
Hypothetically, I'm not saying this out loud.
So that's why take the head.
Good. Most importantly, why you would take the head is so that you can bring it back and the kill can be confirmed. We wouldn't want an imposter of the Lord being killed and the actual Lord still walking around. Now, to sneak into his camp and kill him is near impossible, were it not that there is quite the ironic flaw in his plan. You see, the building that he is currently in has an escape route that leads out in case he would be attacked.
Beautiful.
Luckily for us, at the other side of this escape route, there is a guard who wants to be higher up in the position, and the ascension of Tristan would be very detrimental for his progress to becoming a full-fledged vampire as well.
So you have already struck a deal, or you want
The deal has already been struck.
Right. That makes things a lot easier.
He will let you through. The cave that he protects may be protected, but not as much as the camp. Get in there, kill the Lord, get out.
Sounds like an exciting opportunity.
Good. I will leave you to prepare.
Thanks.
I won't disappoint you.
Of course you won't. Shall we go? Find a place to
Yes.
convene?
With I leave you to prepare, I actually maybe should have said, please leave me and prepare.
Words are very important.
At least we'll turn around and
Nix walks out very stiffly. When in the presence of Melisdrada, he does not fuck around.
And you shouldn't.
No.
Basically, as soon as the door closes behind us, I'll poke Nix in the side.
Hey, stop that!
As stiff as a board.
Yeah, well,
Come on, let's go.
you should be too.
Course
Okay.
not.
No, around her you should be. Anyway, hi,
Nice.
I'm Nix.
Yeah, I've met you before.
Yeah, briefly.
Yeah, did you have that really severe scratch?
It was just a flesh wound.
Yeah, and it needed to get healed. So you dropped by me. If you recall at all. Alright, lovely to meet you again.
Hey, good to see you again. Good that you're out in the field this time.
The only reason I came by for healing was because I was out of juice, okay? I can heal myself.
Oh, you're a healer. That's always an admirable trait.
Yes, I can heal as well.
Don't listen to anything he says. He uses these words with everyone, Nix, so don't mind him. He is a flatterer.
What's his name? What's your name? Nix?
Yeah, it's Nix.
Nix, there's something on the... Right there. It's gone.
Piece of fish, right?
Well, I didn't want to say anything in front of Melisdrada, but
It was some fishy by whiskers. Damn you, Nana! Why didn't you...
Why am I not surprised Nana did not tell?
We should get to work.
Yeah, so cut off the vampire's head, burn the body, and get out of there. So you're a healer?
Aquintus Tillman, the Master of Study, will approach and say, I think this might also be of use. And he will hand you a map of the surrounding area, very clearly with like a cross on the place where you're supposed to meet this character.
Extra clearly because of Ali's safe, I guess.
I'm not gonna say anything. 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 Thank you.
Is the cross like circled on the map?
It would be.
You are here you need to go.
And like there's another circle around an area that there's like another circle, like a border, which very clearly has written "Do not cross."
Okay.
Okay, that's
This
actually
camp will be very easy to find from a distance. The vampires have cast a darkness spell over the entire area for their own comfort.
Right, that means we will not be able to get a better purview from outside first, so the cave entrance will be.
We'll have to go in
only shot
through the cave anyway. Yes.
Good luck.
Thank you. Anyway, yes, I can heal. I'm not a healer per se. I am a shapeshifter. And an elementalist.
Oh.
Nix makes a ball of fire around his claws.
Poke it.
Don't poke the fire.
It's actually real.
Ow!
Of course it's real.
There's a lot of illusionists around here as well.
I said I was an elementalist, not an illusionist, didn't I?
Some illusionists say the same thing. Always got to check. Need to make sure that you're aware of what you're in for. I mean, basically, as she says that, Elise teleports to the other side of the group. This is also important to know.
Nix definitely jumps when that happens. Like, Good
See,
to know.
it's important to know what you're in for, so I need to make sure your fire was real.
Right.
Don't worry, I have never seen you fight.
You have never been to the
How
arena?
have you not seen
No,
him
my friend-
fight? I mean,
My
I've
friends
seen him
kept
fight
bugging me, so I didn't go.
once or twice, maybe.
My friends kept bugging me, so I didn't go. Obviously.
Right.
Who are your
Friend.
friends?
Nobody. No one you would remember. A couple fun girls.
Oh, yeah. Okay. No.
So one among millions.
Millions is maybe a bit too much, but
Considering that there's not a million people in the city, it's maybe a bit too much.
Maybe a bit, yeah. Anyway,
They're a dime a
Orgelmere.
dozen. Really shouldn't have to bother. So
Anyway,
sorry,
it's-
Nix, you were saying.
it's Orgelmere, right?
Yes, but my friends call me Ori.
Orgelmere, right. You're bigger in real life. You look kind of small down in the arena, I mean, relatively.
You're sitting higher up, and
Yeah,
I'm
I
fighting
always
pretty
had-
big guys, and women.
I
So
took
you know,
seats high up, yeah.
you should be in the arena sometimes. It's fun.
it sounds like fun.
Mhm.
Unfortunately, they just don't take anyone. Don't take just anyone. Words, at least words, please.
Okay, so fire and creation and claws, illusion and teleporting.
No, not illusion. I don't do anything with illusion. I make people bleed a little bit.
I
I-
Oh, well, that's funny. I do that too.
Yeah, me too. Claws.
I can do. I can pretty much do that without weapons, though. I'm a bit of a tracker. Yeah, teleporting, blades, mostly blades. I like my blades.
Oh, draws the long sword and short sword, like these.
No, when I'm at most balanced, pulls out the dual blade and splits it open.
Ah, oh, I fought people with those before. Those are they sting.
They're fun.
Nix has a longbow, by the way, slung over his leather armor.
Sounds like we're pretty well prepped. We know a little bit about each other. We should probably head in the direction of the cave opening, right?
Yeah, there's no time to waste. We need to get that
Okay.
There
bastard.
is.
Let's move quickly.
All right. And so you go on your way.
Who's holding the map?
Is it
Wait,
not
I
sure
don't know
if
who you're.
I'm not sure
I
if I'm
don't sure-
pointing in the right direction for the
I
stream.
think you
but-
are.
I think you
I think
pointed.
you are.
You pointed.
I think
Cool.
you're in the right direction.
Cool. Okay, we'll see what happens.
It is a little late in the evening. The night is approaching. But as far as you know, what has been told to you, that doesn't really matter too much.
They made an eternal night.
Now, outside of the city, everything seems kind of calm. It's quiet there, and it's always has been. There are a few farmhouses or few houses together that would create a small hamlet, but not too much, because outside of the border of Dreidan means basically on the warpath of any monster that comes across. The location that you're heading to is one of the many ruins of not a long forgotten empire that once stood here. Or maybe they're parts of what previously was part of the Kingdom of Iritis, but no longer is. It's littered with those places.
Does Alisafe need to make any kind of roll to read a map, or is that
I think that you're fine. I think that
All right.
I have assumed that you're all capable characters.
Fair enough. She does have high intelligence, so
Yeah, and it's not that far.
yeah, fair enough. I was just asking.
I mean, if it was a survival check, you're royally screwed. Like, royally.
Ah,
I think my wisdom score is about over here.
mm,
You get to the part where you would need to go off the path. A little bit into the wilderness
Mhm.
until you get to the cave entrance.
How much more distance would it be into the cave entrance? In time-wise? Like an hour or...
No, like a few minutes.
Alright. Well, I don't have anything to prepare, do you?
Walk to the guard, get past, kill the vampire.
Nyx shrinks down into to a smaller size, more like waist high to Alisafe, probably knee high, I guess, to Orgelmir.
Where'd he go? Oh, there.
Oh my god, you're adorable!
It's tactical, okay? I'm
It is adorable.
harder to hit this way.
It is absolutely adorable. Can I pet you?
No.
Alright.
Do you want to climb on my back?
Maybe not now.
I mean,
I'll
want
just,
to.
sort of, I'll just sort of share a look with Ori, like... It is so adorable. With his squishy face.
You shouldn't call people adorable unless they give consent.
Right.
Some people
Oh,
don't
that
like
is-
it if you call them adorable.
Is that a thing? Okay.
It is a compliment. It is absolutely a compliment.
Yeah. What if people don't like that?
Just because something is meant as a compliment doesn't mean it's a compliment. Anyway, we have
The word you're
business
looking
to
for
attend
is
to.
fierce.
Sounds better.
You're absolutely totally fierce. Yes. Yes, you absolutely are.
Now say it without a smile on your face.
I really can't. Sorry. No, I'm
Okay,
really,
anyway,
I'm really not sorry.
let's get going.
It is just true. Let's go before
Let's be
I
going.
run my mouth more. And that's a really bad idea.
Yes,
Let me
please
run
stop
my mouth.
talking.
Alright, let's go.
Right. You approach the cave opening,
Mm-hmm.
and you hear that there's someone there before you see the person. There is a very rough-looking, but still kind of scrawny man who is wearing armor that does not seem to be of the highest quality, but still seems to protect quite well, and is currently sharpening his sword.
Good evening.
Good evening.
The Strikers Guild sends their regards.
Ooh,
And
that's
us.
fancy.
Sure. I don't know exactly what's in the cave. It's not well protected. Just go in there, get out. Please make it quick. I would hate to see this fail.
Make what quick? Nothing's happening here, right?
Orgelmir, let's just.
He rolls his eyes. Just go, damn it!
Okay.
And Ori
Calm
just
down.
walks.
Nyx hisses a little at him as he walks past.
It's a vampire. Does it hit his back?
It's not his back.
Is it a vampire? Can we tell?
It's absolutely a vampire.
All right.
All
He
right.
just hissed at the vampire.
Okay. We enter the cave.
Yeah.
You do indeed.
Does everyone have dark vision? I have dark vision, pretty sure.
Definitely do.
I am not sure actually, because I am
You have-
again playing a custom character.
Yeah, you have low light vision.
Low light vision.
In general, that should be fine.
Cool.
Yeah.
Or is this place like Skyrim, where every cave has random torches that are lit, just in places that for hundreds of years no one has ever been?
I mean, this place could technically have torches that would have been lit.
It could.
It certainly doesn't seem like anyone came through here anytime recently.
Are there spider webs?
Yeah.
And I think I have something to get
Nick
dark
is walking
vision.
behind Orgelmere.
You're right. You have something to get dark vision.
Yeah.
Because of the spider webs.
Exactly.
Yeah, the light reflects from the spider webs.
They get
What's
stuck in
that?
my fur. I don't
Oh.
want.
You just keep
Two
behind me.
conversations
It's
going
fine.
beside each other.
Yeah.
The cave moves on. It becomes more damp. Doesn't smell great. The best way to describe the smell is old. Most of the journey is eventless. Until you get to a slightly longer stretch where there seem to be 3 skeletal figures standing perfectly still in the middle of the cave.
Do they form a barrier to some degree?
Kind of. There are 2 in front and 1 in the back.
In front, one in the back. But are they facing our direction?
They absolutely are.
And how far apart are they?
They're pretty close to each other. They're basically next to each other. They're
Sneaking
very
is not-
clearly a group of 3.
Sneaking is not an option.
I mean, it could be. I don't have many of the components prepared for today, but I possibly could get all of this behind them. If we can get within, say, 120 feet of them without being noticed
Is your
in this darkness. I need to spend a lot of components for this, but I can take you guys with me.
Could you take one of us with you? Does that help?
I mean, it needs to go one at a time, so I would have to take someone with. That will be about half my spell components. Then I need to get back because this is a long teleport, and then I need to take someone there, and then I'm out.
Then you could take Nyx and I'll just sneak around.
just 3 skeletons? Why don't we just bash them and walk through? Come on.
We'll also need our strength for that vampire.
And we're also
Exactly.
trying to make sure
She
that
will
they
need
don't
her magic
kill
as
anyone.
well.
How about I teleport to the other side of them, make sure that they don't run into the cave and cause a ruckus. Then we take them
That
out
sounds good.
from 2 sides.
Yeah.
If I can get close enough,
Do it.
because I'm going to have to try and get within 130 feet of them before I can actually get right behind them.
Well, that sounds doable.
All right.
We should try to sneak up on them anyway, if we can.
Are you going to try and sneak?
I would love to.
Right. Then please roll me a stealth check.
First roll!
As well.
That's not
And-
bad. That is a 21.
Let's see. Where is it?
I rolled.
Sorry.
Let's see. I've got a 19 total.
All right.
I didn't roll yet because Argumir was going to try something really different.
Oh, actually, I'm small right now, so I've got a bonus. It's actually 23.
And I would like to use a spell point to suppress myself. Do suppression.
All right.
Actually, I think it's 24.
So for the two of you, when you're trying to sneak and you see Ori just standing there and just waving his hands, and then he's gone.
Cool.
Do I still need to roll anything?
No, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, you can get into the range that you want to.
All right. I'll fire off a first shot. Are you going to appear right behind them?
And I can do that completely quietly. So I'll do that.
Maybe we should try and get a bit closer first before you get into touching range with them. Seems like a better idea.
And don't really dare getting any closer right now.
Okay.
If things go wrong, just start shooting.
All right.
And I will spend a spell point to long range teleport.
All right.
Or medium range. But... Yeah. Toss up a bit of magnesium in the end. Just.
And you're right behind them right now, right?
Should be.
You literally toss a bit of magnesium powder in the air. Wait, is it like that you burn the magnesium powder in like a bright flag? Because that seems like a bad idea.
That she has on her finger.
Ah, okay. Reacts to your blood. That's better.
When you appear behind the skeleton, you hear a voice come from the back skeleton, saying, "You are not permitted to continue. Please return from whence you came." And then the skeleton actually turns around to face you. You may roll for initiative.
Dang it!
All right. Ooh, that's good.
Not bad.
It's not bad. 15.
21.
Ah.
18.
Yeah.
Oh. My 15 is lowest, damn.
I'm going to assume I've already pulled my bow before this, because that seems logical.
Yeah. That's
Absolutely.
fair. One moment, I need to get used to new names.
I can imagine.
Right. You're not going to believe this, but the skeletons...
They have improved initiative. They're skeletons. Yeah.
They, at the moment, only see you, Alice.
Lovely. Brilliant. Great.
One of them has a large axe, one of them has a sword and shield, and one of them has a staff.
Sword and shield. Stuff. All right.
The one with the staff, who is closest to you, holds it up, and it starts to glow red. Or the top of it starts to glow red, at least. You might make me a will save.
Can it be literally any other save, please?
Nope, this is a will save.
All right.
First session. There she goes. Roll up a new character
I
sheet.
don't think I'm going to use my inspiration for this, which I do get as an investigator class. Because this is a natural 18 for a 21.
Oh.
All right, you're fine.
That should be enough. Yeah.
Yeah!
Good.
Not wise, but I am stubborn.
The one with the great axe is going to walk to you and just just try to hit you with a great axe,
Just.
as people with great axes do.
I've noticed that too. Yeah.
So, oh wow.
That sounds good.
That sounds really good, because I need it.
What's your armor class?
18.
Never mind.
Nice.
The one with the sword, with sword and shield, is going to stand next to the one with the staff. And then it is Nyx's turn.
All right. How far away were we again exactly?
You went to approach them more, right?
Yeah, I did. I wanted to at least.
All right, then I would say about 60 feet.
Cool. In that case, Nyx is going to move. I'm going to move about 20 feet forward, and then shoot, and also yell out, "Alice, get back here!" I'm going to shoot an arrow from my longbow and use an energy strike with that.
At which one?
Yes. I think the one with the staff, because he seems the smartest one, the biggest threat. This is going to be a blistering blast. That's my type of strike. So it's fire damage. Let me see what I need to roll. I'm small right now, which lowers my damage. Okay. Okay. So that's a 19 to hit.
That is going to be a hit.
Sweet. I was not intending to use a spell point. I would have mentioned it earlier otherwise. So
yes.
Roll for damage. Let me see. I'm guessing piercing damage works less well on these things since they're skeletons.
Mm-hmm. But still.
Yeah, exactly. So that's, let me see. That is 8 piercing damage.
Mm-hmm.
And that it should be 7 fire damage. Yeah.
All right.
Oh, and they have -2 on fortitude save. This guy has -2 on fortitude saves for the next. To roll for that too. 4 rounds.
All right.
I rolled a 1d4, and that's a 4.
Good.
That is against the
one of the staff.
All right.
So make him bleed. Oh wait, it's a skeleton.
The arrow did hit it, and it does seem to have done some damage. Mm-hmm. Not too much, but it did definitely do damage.
Cool.
And the fire afterwards did as well.
Good.
Alice.
Right. I'll dodge the attack. Like, rude. Split the deal bit. Take a quick moment to study the one with the great axe.
Mm-hmm.
Since he seems to be the biggest problem right now. So that's my swift action, and then I would like to perform a dual attack against the one with the great axe.
Right.
Hopefully working it out. So that's a -2 penalty on both attacks. Which gets me to a dirty 20 for the... No, 18 for the first one, sorry.
That's it.
And it's less good. 17 for the second one.
That's also it.
Yes. All right. That means for the first one, it takes 2 points of damage on the first strike. Yeah, am I saying this correctly? No, that's plus half level. Sorry, that is 4 points of damage on the first one, 9 points of damage on the second one, for a total of 13 points of damage. It also right now has a -1 penalty to attack me with melee attacks because of my defensive will. I hit it with both my main and offhand attack.
Yeah.
This is
first
all slashing damage.
Yes, I figured. The first hit you do, like you do hit it, but it doesn't seem to do much. It's like you chip off a small piece of bone, but it's not significant in any way. The second one also does hit, but you seem to do more damage by just the force behind the attack than necessarily with the cutting of the attack.
I will call this out. Weapons are not working well, apparently.
You need blunt weapons. Break the bones. Obviously.
Ori,
Hearing that, and just thinking you just need the right weapons. Pulls his gun.
Fair enough. Bludgeoning damage.
guns are piercing bludgeoning.
Piercing bludgeoning, nice.
Yeah.
Applies
They're
the aiming scope for a +1, and is going to try to hit the one with the staff that Nyx tried to hit.
Can you do the aiming scope as a move or swift action?
Oh shit! It's a standard action, isn't it?
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah. Then think I'm not gonna use it. I'm just gonna roll because I just want to.
All right. Against which one?
I think it's against the one with the staff, and I would like to use my radiant blast if it hits.
Are you also moving closer, by the way? Or did you use your move action for others?
Yeah, I think I'll move a little bit closer.
Good, you'll need it.
So that's a +3. Oh,
As in, you want to be close when wielding
that's
a gun.
a 16 to hit.
Yeah, and it's a gun. And you're close, so it's against touch AC.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Damn.
That's how guns work. So yeah, that's definitely a hit.
Good.
So that's 1d10, and I assume these skeletons are undead, aren't they?
Yeah, let's say they are.
Because that means instead of a d4 for my radiant blast, I throw a d8.
Oh, you use Radiant Blast. Oh, that's...
Yeah. For 3 points of normal damage, so that doesn't do that much. And 7 points of, I think it's called untyped damage. And he needs to make a fortitude save.
Untyped? Is it?
Yeah.
Could be.
Yeah, it's basically kind of it's radiant damage, but radiant damage isn't really a thing. Well, that's a natural 2 on fortitude.
Okay.
Did it need to need?
All creatures now have concealment for this particular skeleton.
All right.
Oh, because he's blinded by the flash.
20% for 1 round.
Nice.
All right.
I'm not sure if my illusion now is gone. Or...
Yeah, definitely. You're definitely visible now.
You
shot a gun. I think they figured out where you are.
And now he's shouting out to him, some weapons don't work.
The skeletons. Let's see. The one with the great axe is still going to attack Alice with a -2 penalty now, right?
-1.
-1.
Yes. It's not much, but every little bit helps.
Mm-hmm. That is a 19.
Aye.
That is with the penalty.
That is with the penalty.
That hits.
Ooh.
Oh boy.
You take 13 points of damage.
13.
13.
That's
Bloody hell.
almost half your hit points.
No, it's not. It's close. I can totally do math.
Quick
I can
math.
absolutely do math. I got a degree, okay?
I know.
The skeleton with the shield will turn around to face towards Ori and Nix.
Or you said 40 feet distance.
I think I just moved forward my normal 30 feet, I think.
You're probably at 30 feet.
And then concealment, huh? In that case, Ori, you may make me a will save.
I am not good at those.
None of you are.
But I rolled an 18, so that's a dirty 20.
Oh, come
Damn.
on. Never mind. Nix.
Yes. What did the guy with the sword do? Did he come closer? Did he?
No.
Straight
he
towards
stayed-
us.
No.
Okay. Okay. What is it again? If you move more than your base speed, it lowers your AC or something, right?
I mean,
Like dashing?
you
Or?
cannot just move more than your base speed. You will actually need to spend a full round action to move
Right,
more than
yeah.
your base speed.
Yeah, I'm not gonna
If
do
you
that
run,
then.
you can move, I think, 4 times your base speed,
Wow.
and then you get a penalty to armor class and
Right,
provoke attacks of opportunity and all other kinds of bad stuff.
Okay. No, I'm just gonna move. Probably just another 10 feet forward and fire another arrow.
Right.
This time at the Great Axe guy because he's being annoying, still attacking. And this time, no, I'm not gonna spend a spell point. I'm gonna save those. So another arrow. That's a natural 20. Wow. Okay.
All right. You may
And my
confirm that
long-
one.
Yeah. Oh God, please do. And that's a 19.
Damn.
All right.
That's good. My longbow has a triple damage modifier for.
Oh, only
Mhm.
triple. Oh, that's cute.
So I'm gonna roll. Shut up. I roll 2 more dice. I should have spent a spell point. Oh well. All right, that's still piercing damage, of course. So this is, let's see, it's 17 piercing damage,
Yes.
and see, only the dice. Wait, did also bonuses also tripled?
Bonus is also tripled.
Then it was 23.
All right. Yes. But you used Destructive Blast, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That one doesn't triple. That one only doubles.
Oh, okay.
Because,
Okay, only doubles.
Yeah, because it would be overpowered otherwise.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
That one
Okay.
has its own separate crit range and crit modifier.
Right.
Because otherwise you could really abuse it. I mean, you can already anyway, but you know,
Fair enough.
you could abuse it more.
Okay, in that case, let's see. I have a bonus damage to the elemental blast as well. Does that also double then?
Yes.
Cool. In that case, it is 15 fire damage.
Damn. All right.
Yep.
That one's not looking great.
Yeah, if it had been tripled as well, that would have been really
Yeah.
overkill.
Yeah, exactly. Alice.
All right. Now that I've got some assistance against this Great Axe guy, let's get him out of the way. I'm still studying him. So, I'm once again going to dual attack him. Mine's a
Right.
penalty. Dang it. Am I gonna do this? No, that's too many inspiration points. That's a 3. Natural 3 on the first one, which
For a total of?
9.
Okay.
So that's that then. Second one. Think the luck ran out. That is a natural 1.
Ooh.
So
Nope.
yeah.
Your
So
hits
that's
do not
my-
connect with this creature somehow.
I think I'm also
Probably-
affected by just trying to stay at the fire and blinding
Oh.
flash. I'm just like, whoa!
And then
Yes.
this burning arrow knocks it almost off his feet, and you're like, whoa. Yeah.
Watch it!
Right,
What?
Ori.
Can I get to the one with the axe after I shoot it? Is it within 30 feet of me?
Let's say it is. No, the one with the axe, no.
The one with the shield, yes?
Yeah.
Okay. Then what I want to do is first I want to shoot on the axe guy.
You will need to reload your weapon,
I think that's same. I think I have rapid reload.
which makes it a move action.
Ah, it makes it move action. Damn.
Yeah, it needs
The
to.
drawback of guns.
Yeah.
Guns do need a bit of balancing like that. That makes
Yeah.
sense.
Oh, what am I gonna do then?
Yeah, you're gonna have to choose. Shoot.
Yeah.
Or
I think I'm still gonna shoot because Alice is threatened. So reload and shoot
Right?
on the guy with the axe for a 15
Yeah,
it's on touch, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
untouch
easily hits.
for 4 points of normal damage and also 4 points of radiant damage, untyped damage, and it must make a fortitude save.
No, it doesn't.
Oh,
Because you blast it to pieces. And it just almost explodes and falls into a heap of bones
oh,
in front of Alice.
but
This
that
is like-
means
I solved it up for you.
that means I killed it, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Then I would like to use a boast action, an enthusiastic cheer,
Oh, okay. Okay.
and you both gain additional temporary hit points equal to my intimidate ranks, which is
Okay.
4. So you both get 4 temporary hit points.
Oh,
I could absolutely use those.
I
Fucking
think
gladiators.
for Nix, it's like competitiveness that drives him forward when you boast. I think that's what gets Nix the boosts. Yeah.
Hey, Ori.
Yeah.
The effect of concealment. How long does it last?
I think it lasts till the end of that creature's next turn. Let me
All right.
look it up for
It
you
should
really
be gone
quickly.
now.
So it should definitely be gone.
So it should probably definitely be gone right now. For 1 round, so I guess
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
should be gone now.
The staff-wielding skeleton raises its staff, and it starts to glow green.
Hmm.
And this blast of what basically is green lightning shoots to Alice.
Brace for impact. Or do I get a saving throw for that?
That is a...
Reflex.
Nope, that's touch.
Oh, it's on touch AC. Okay.
Really not good. Well, it's not bad, but
What is your touch AC?
14.
It's just green lightning. It's
All right. Well, I rolled a 4, so that is enough.
Oh damn!
Ooh.
Um,
Long live being a Dexy person!
long live not being me.
Yeah, definitely just roll out, looking down the bones, looking at them, whoop! Roll out of the way.
Woo!
Sheer luck.
What's everybody got against me today?
Nix, you're up.
Okay. So there's the sword and shield guy. He's within 30 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And the staff is a bit further, I think.
The staff is next to him.
Go for the
Next to him,
top
okay.
one.
Yes.
All right. Yeah. Nix is gonna just screw this. Drop the bow and run in and try and pummel it with his claws, because claws are scratching and bludgeoning as well.
All right.
Slashing and bludgeoning. It's scratching and bludgeoning. Scratching
It's
damage.
definitely scratching damage.
It's definitely scratching damage. Yeah, that makes sense. So 2 claw attacks with
Mhm.
energy strike on them again.
All right.
And this time I'm spending a spell point to make that a more powerful energy strike. Okay. That's a natural 20 from the first one.
No.
What?
Yeah, seriously.
You should have a
You
camera
may
on your
confirm that
dice
one.
tray.
And a 5 on the confirm. So I think that's actually going to fail. Let's see. That's a 14.
Yeah, that's not
total?
enough. That's not enough.
Too bad.
Still a normal
Alright.
hit.
Yeah, still a hit. And nope, that's a 3 on the second one. So only one hits.
Yes.
Let's see. Okay. That's 7 scratching / bludgeoning damage.
All right. It is down.
Okay.
Nice.
Well, fair enough.
You like prepare to fill your claws with fire, and you slash at them, and you just like kind of rip its rib cage apart. And the fire doesn't really have anything to connect to because it's already a pile of bones.
It just falls apart and the flames go right through. It's like, oh.
Yeah.
Good job, Nix.
Good kitty.
Damn it.
Alice.
Yeah, there's still one left up, right? Sword and
Yeah.
shield guy,
Yes.
who has done very little except for try to manipulate mentally. So, hopefully this time with better rolls. I'm gonna once again try a dual attack. That's a natural 13 for a 19.
That's not enough, I'm afraid.
Oh, okay.
It also would be lower because I haven't studied this guy, so it is a 17 in any case.
Still not enough.
Yes.
I think you can flank with Nyx, actually. I'm standing probably next to it.
Yeah, that's fair. You're flanking. So it does become a 19. It's still not enough. Second roll.
Trying again. That is a natural 16 for. That is. Flanking gives a +2, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In that case, it's a 22.
That is enough.
Yes! Alright! For exactly 1 point of damage.
I'm afraid that
You have low
that
strength,
does not
right,
go
right.
to through damage reduction.
Oh, too bad.
Ori.
I think I'm just gonna keep firing because I have a trident and 2 swords, and I don't think that's gonna help a lot against skeletons. So move action to reload and fire again. 16 for 19 on touch.
That's enough.
Oh, there we go. For 9 points of normal damage. So that's 10 points of normal damage.
Mm-hmm.
And 6 points of untyped damage.
All right.
And it might need to make a fortitude save if it's not down yet.
It rolled a natural 1 on the fortitude save.
So concealment again.
Yes.
What was it again? A 25% miss chance or something?
20%.
20%. Okay.
He's all yours, guys.
The skeleton
Thanks.
is going to attack Alice.
Of course.
Because I suck
Oh,
at everything, apparently.
No, maybe they're only attacking you because you're the only one who actually walked past them.
That makes a lot of sense.
That is a 20 to hit,
That
and it did
absolutely
pass
hits.
concealment. Nope, that is hit dice. That is not what I roll for damage. That would be very bad.
I still have the temporary hit points?
I
Yes.
think you do.
Alright.
Well, not anymore because you take 7 points of damage.
Oh, now they're gone.
Right. But
Yeah,
then
they're
I
gone
am
now.
still pretty fine. Just below half hit points.
All right, Nyx.
All right. Yeah, I'm standing next to it now, so definitely 2 more claw attacks. Oh, that's pretty good. Let's see. Flanking total of 28 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Nice.
Damn.
You're rolling like mad today.
Yeah, I am. It's pretty good.
Elementalist is also full base attack bonus. So it's,
Damn.
it's
Yeah. No, it's not actually. I just have a lot of bonuses. The second
absolutely.
one is probably it's not gonna hit. I think that comes down to that's a 19 total
Huh.
for flanking
That
with
was
even
not
with
mine.
flanking.
Just a 19.
No,
no,
it's not.
19 total
It's
is not enough.
And Elementalist does have the full caster level on destruction, but it doesn't
Yeah,
have
that's
full.
why I was confused with that.
Yeah.
And it has a decent base deck bonus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So it's 5
Please ignore me,
bludgeoning
go ahead.
damage. Yeah.
Mhm.
It's 5 bludgeoning damage, and I have to half the strike damage, so that's going to be 4 fire damage.
Ooh. It
That's not
is
enough.
looking pretty bad.
It
Some
has
of its
-2 on
bones are
fortitude.
already scorched.
It's quite nice. It has -2 on fortitude saves now as well. Not that
Right.
it matters probably, but
Alice.
Since these guys don't bleed, I can't really do much else except for make dual attacks and hope that it helps defend me as well. So I'm making another 2 strikes against this guy.
Mhm.
But before that, I would like to just take a step back, take a moment to study him. And
I assume it's only
swift action.
a
swift action.
flavorful step back, not an
Yeah.
actual mechanical one.
Alright. And 2 attacks. That is a natural 15 for a 21. Plus flanking becomes a 23 on the first one.
That's enough.
Ah, there you go.
The second one is a natural 2.
Probably won't hit.
Yeah, and I'm rolling
that's
another
no.
1 point of damage.
Nope. Unfortunately, not enough.
Oh.
Ori.
I don't think. No, I don't think he's gonna fire again because he also sees Alice being bloodied and having trouble getting through. Sorry, you did want to do something else, Miro, or I just saw you.
Yeah, the damage would actually be 3 points. I
Still
probably
not
still
enough.
didn't get through damage reduction, but
Probably 5 points. I think.
So putting the gun away, drawing the 2 swords, and trying to flank with Nyx, and shouting to Alice, get from a distance. We'll handle this. And I can still make 2 attacks, I think, with 2 swords.
Yeah. I don't think according to official rules, but that's stupid.
Rules cause fun.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so first the long swords for a
Mhm.
19 to hit.
It's not enough.
Wait, and flanking, so 21?
Still not enough.
Ah,
Really? Oh,
damn.
high AC.
Yeah. Armor and shield.
Yeah, fair enough.
Again with the short swords.
Is this
Yeah,
wearing, like,
then the
plate
4 is
mail?
definitely not gonna hit.
Right.
We're just getting into flanking position and hoping that he just won't go to Alice then.
I don't see you taking care of it.
The skeleton is going to go after Alice.
Of course. Bastard.
I'm fine.
For a 17.
That misses.
I'm sure it's 17.
I mean, I'm gonna
No,
18.
I'm sorry. It is an 18.
What? The second attack hit. No, that hits.
For 8 points of damage.
Ooh, yeah. Starting to look pretty rough.
Get back.
Pretty damn rough.
Right. Nyx.
All right, time to take this thing down. Yeah, Nyx is gonna throw 2 more scratches at it. It's looking pretty rough, right? Yeah, but so is Elise, so I'm still gonna spend the spell point and just really go to
Alright.
town on it.
You're flanking with me, so that's fine.
So more fire damage, just blistering blast.
Yeah.
And that is probably not gonna be enough. Actually, that's a dirty 20. No, that's not enough, right?
It's not enough.
Oh, come on. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. That's an 18, so that's a total of 29 to hit.
Cool, it's dead.
There you go.
Sweet.
Absolutely obliterated right now.
Nice.
This
like-
one doesn't pile to a pile of bones. It just burns up. It just
Sweet.
is reduced to ashes.
Yeah, I like the way like the energy damage always like kind of trails after Nyx's claw, so it's like a scratch, and then after that comes the blast. So it's like I knock its lower jaw off and then incinerate its skull, kind of. Oh,
There we go.
It's enough fury.
Yeah.
I knew
Oh,
this
yeah,
was a
you-
bad idea. I knew it.
I'll immediately pull up one of my cells, just open it like really casually, just start applying it to this massive set of gashes, like just very casually, like putting some salve on it. It looks like it's not doing, like it doesn't really do much, and then it kicks in a second later. And then at least it's looking pretty much back to normal again.
All right. That's still pretty good stuff. Nyx, can I take a look at if they dropped anything interesting from their gear, or if there's anything of it worth salvaging? I wouldn't take it right now, but maybe on the way back.
Their gear doesn't really seem that interesting. It seems pretty old and battered.
Yeah, I figured. Oh,
And the staff seems to be only a magical focus, so it's not actually magical itself.
Yeah.
Which
All right.
reduces worth massively.
Okay.
Reloading the gun. You did good, Nyx. You too, Elise.
Yeah,
well-
that gun is interesting.
You know what
Oh,
that gun also
Yeah.
is?
loud.
Extremely loud.
Oh, fuck. Yeah.
People
You
were
hear
shouting already, so
footsteps. You hear footsteps coming from further in the cave. And a figure appears. A familiar face, but twisted by foul magic. As the old lord Tristan Artos approaches and says, "What the hell is going on here?" And that is a good time for a break.
Yep. Sounds good.
yeah.
All right, we'll be back in 15 minutes.
In
Yes.
50 minutes.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, then see you all in a bit,
See ya. Hotkeys.
and we should be back.
All right.
What?
Welcome back, everyone. Unless we're not already back, then I'm sorry.
Please scream at us in the
That's
chat,
awkward.
and we will.
Please scream at us if we're not back, except for that you.
I mean, if
you know.
that doesn't work, just type something. Then maybe you can read it.
Anyway, we can start. We can continue. We can actually just start by rolling initiative. Let's just
Oh,
jump right in.
there we go.
Yes.
Oh no! Get back here!
Oh, no. That's a natural one.
Oh,
I did not expect this for some
10.
reason. Entirely not expect this. I've got that's a 3 total.
Is initiative an ability or skill check?
It would count as an ability check, yes.
In that case, I'm using an inspiration point to add d6.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, my d6 keep rolling ones. So that's only a dirty 20.
Only a dirty 20.
Only.
Yeah, I was hoping to get a bit more of a jump.
Oh. So you've got dirty 20. What do the others have?
10. And that's 3.
All right. And
Your D6 rolled a 1. My D20 rolled a 1.
Perhaps
which is
your-
worse? They're
Perhaps
both bad.
20 rolled 4 ones in a row right now.
Wow.
Yeah. I might need to
Replace
switch
it.
to other d6s.
Yeah.
This one hates me.
Tristan
And that's why I used my inspiration.
is going. I did
Too
21.
bad.
I rolled a natural 20.
Oh.
There's your natural 20.
Yeah, there was.
Uh-oh.
Tristan is pretty far away. Just yet. But he does see you. And he reads the situation. And his eyes get a little bigger, and you hear him say, "Fuck." And then with inhuman speed, he will jump forward.
Oh.
Okay, good.
Onto Nyx.
Oh, whoa.
Okay.
Don't hurt the kitty.
And he will attack you with a sword.
All right. Do I still have my temporary hit points? I think I might.
You would.
Cool.
This all happened very quickly.
Yeah.
What is your armor class?
18 right now.
All right.
Because I'm small.
So that does not hit, but sadly for you, that was to confirm a crit.
Oh. No, I'm glad that doesn't hit.
So you do take 12 points of slashing damage.
Oof. Okay.
But it could have been worse.
And he will also make a slam attack.
Okay.
That absolutely misses with a 7. Alice, you're up.
7
All
total?
right, that's the vampire.
7
was-
total, yeah.
Pretty
Wow.
much standing next to Nyx, so I would be within striking range, correct?
Yeah, like he basically jumped in the middle of you.
All right. And drawing a weapon. If I dropped my previous ones, is a swift action.
Yeah, let's say it's swift action. I think it's
Alright,
officially move, but that makes things.
I'll quite literally drop the two halves of my dual blades, draw
Yes.
draw a silvered rapier, and I'm not going to study in this turn. I am going to. That is a standard action. So I am going to make an exsanguinating strike as him. So first of all, I need to make an attack roll.
Mm-hmm.
You're banned! That is my second natural one!
No.
Switching to another die.
I think you fumbled grasping your rapier or something.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
it was all too fast, like
You tried to strike him with the other end. How? How did you manage that? We'll never
trying to
know.
make sure that I don't hurt Nyx. Because
Yeah,
I
sure.
am a chaos of blades and stuff. And just swipe at the air and be like, alright, we'll get ready and you will pay for this. Let's go.
Ori,
Yes. Drawing the two swords, casting haste on myself, and moving towards him. And that's all I can do, I think.
didn't you already have the two swords drawn?
No, because I was reloading my gun.
Fair enough. Yeah. By the way, you're next to him.
Oh,
You
so I
don't really have to walk.
Yeah, you
toward
were already
Okay,
here. You were
if I'm
already here.
next to him,
Actually,
then
you
I'm-
did have your swords out. You attacked with your swords the last
No,
time.
but he
I
loaded the
was
gun afterwards.
Reloading my gun. And still the standard
Oh, okay.
action is using haste, but then I want to use my move action to start a tactic. Aggressive flanking.
Right.
But yeah,
So whatever you are, if you're threatening him, you are flanking him.
You really don't need it, but it's fun to have.
Hey, I still have a move action left. I could spend it like
Yeah.
this.
Fair enough.
That's absolutely true. You could also put away your swords again and then draw them again.
Just to show off.
Yeah, sure.
Anyway,
meanwhile the hallway gets slowly more littered with the weapons that Elise leaves behind because she does not have the time to draw more weapons. To properly
Nyx,
show weapons.
Yes. Nyx is royally pissed.
Royally
That hurts!
you're royally pissed
Um,
at the Lord.
Yes.
Ah.
Exactly. Former lord. So, you know. But
Former
yeah.
lord. You're
Yeah.
absolutely right.
So that's gonna be 2 claw strikes with blistering blast on them.
Mhm.
And that is a 2. I'm assuming that doesn't hit, even if it
Probably
becomes
not.
a 13 total. No.
Nope.
And let's see. That seems better. Yeah, that is a 17, so that becomes a 29 to hit.
A 29 hits.
Oh wait, it's
Yeah.
28. 28.
28
That's-
still hits.
Go kitty!
Okay, that's a shame. Okay, that's 4. I did want to use a spell point for this. If that's okay.
Yeah, I'll allow it for now.
So that's all right.
We're
That's
still all
5.
learning our characters.
Yeah,
Except
that's
mine don't last that long.
5 bludgeoning / scratching damage.
Mhm.
And let's see. That is a total of 9 fire damage.
There you go.
Right. Now,
That's like I already halved it, so
Yeah,
it was
the-
18.
the slashing claws of yours
Mhm.
don't really seem to do much
Oh no!
against the pale skin of this vampire spawn.
Hmm.
The fire, however, definitely does.
Yeah, and he has a -2 on
Fortitude?
Constitution roll. Oh, that's for 1 round. Okay, well,
All right.
-2 on Fortitude saves for 1 round.
Yes. Then it's Tristan's turn again. Who will attack Nyx first with the sword. For a 17.
Nick, 17?
Sorry, yeah, 17 is not a hit. I've got 18
All right.
on AC.
Oh.
And then he will try to make a slam attack against Alice. Nope, that's a 9.
Yeah.
Alice.
Right. Balancing myself, taking a moment to study him. And once again striking forward. Trying to pierce him with the rapier in an exsanguinating strike. Trying to cut open a vein. So, please, die, be nicer to me. It's better? What does it total up to? That is not very good. I am going to use an inspiration point for this. 2 inspiration points for this.
Yes, because attack rolls.
Yes. Attack rolls and saving throws. So that gives me an additional d6. That's an additional 4, so that brings me to 12, 18, single attack, so dirty 20. Dirty 20.
Did you
count
include
flanking?
flanking?
No, 22.
That's a hit.
Yes.
Very good.
All right. In that case, he needs to make a fortitude save. Please.
And he's got a -2 on those. So let's hope.
Won't really need it. That is that's an 11.
Yeah, that fails. That
Good.
most definitely fails. My thing is not very high, but that fails. Which means
My thing.
he is currently under my blood control, which means I can instantly make him bleed for 3 points a turn.
Ooh.
As long as I can hold this. So, yeah.
Yeah, vampires bleed.
Skew him and pull the rapier out in a very, very nasty way. I also can do damage from my rapier. I forgot about that. Which I roll really high on. That's great.
Nice.
That is nothing happens to this. 7 points of damage.
And it's silvered, right?
Yes, that is silvered rapier
Right.
damage.
Silver seems to work pretty well.
Of course I knew this. I read up on vampires.
And he does not look that happy that he is now currently bleeding.
Hmm.
That is his job. Ori.
Making things bleed, yeah.
Concentrating to maintaining the haste effect. So that means I can have 3 attacks this round. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
And on my third attack, I want to use a Thunder Blast.
So it's going to be long sword, short sword, long sword,
Yes.
I guess.
Yes.
The
They
first
do
one
all
is,
take a -2 penalty for that.
Yeah. The first one is a dirty 20.
Did you include flanking?
No, dirty 22.
That's it. Dirty 22.
I'm-
Dirty
The natural
22.
Just adding +2 does not make something clean.
You're not supposed to be rolling percentile dice.
The second one
That's another game.
is a natural one. And the third one is a 6, so that's +9 is 15.
yeah.
Not enough, I'm afraid.
So just the first one for 6 points of damage.
And your weapon isn't silvered, is it?
No.
Yeah, you make a small scratch, not stretch. You make a small scratch in his skin, but not as much as Alice has done just before.
Probably that's why the short sword and long sword. Oh shit, this isn't working. Fuck.
Silver weapons. Got a dagger on me if you need it.
I also have that toothpick, yes.
It's not a toothpick.
It is when I use it.
Nix.
Does the effect of the -2 and fortitude save, does it extend until my round now, or does it end right
I
before?
would say so.
Then I'm just gonna try.
I think
and
it
use
actually. I don't know it for sure if it says, but
Okay.
until the end of your next turn always seems like a good one for me.
Yeah,
Because then you
Cool.
can actually make use of it.
exactly. Then I'm gonna try and add an alteration transformation to my attack. So it's an altering
Right.
strike.
Ooh.
Yes.
That is teeth.
I'm still gonna hit with 2 claws. I guess I have to put it on one of them.
Yes.
That's gonna be the first one.
Actually, you need a specific feat to be able to use. No, never mind. No, not for you because yours are natural weapons. They're not.
Yeah.
It's not dual wielding. It's natural weapons.
Yeah.
Never mind. You have to choose indeed.
Cool. Then it's the first one. Come on, baby. Ooh, yes. That is another 28 to hit.
That's another hit.
Good. And that is I'll roll the other one first as well. Let's see. That is that's a natural one. Okay, that one. Not
You hit on the one you had to hit on.
Yep, that's the important part. Okay, so that's 6 bludgeoning / scratching damage. I'm just gonna call it scratching damage from now on. 6 scratching damage, and he has to make a fortitude save, and 15 negates.
Not slashing damage.
Scratching.
No, scratching. Sounds better.
Scratching.
I rolled a 16 for fortitude, including the -2 bonus,
Yeah.
-2 penalty.
Okay, too bad.
Unfortunate.
All right.
Tristan will
Take bleed damage.
take bleed damage. You're right. Which he's not happy about. So he's going to try and slam you, Alice.
What?
He's not going to succeed at that, but he is going to try. Hope. All right. He's clearly getting frustrated and slightly panicked because he is outnumbered here, and he's not that good of a fighter. Alice.
I am spending a spell point to maintain my blood control
Mm-hmm.
while still being able to act. I would like to attack him using a standard action.
Mhm.
He's still studied. That's not particularly great. It's also not particularly bad. Don't think it's going to be enough though. That is 15, 19 total.
19 is not enough.
Mm.
He is wearing armor,
Yes.
and it seems to be quite effective.
I if I will provoke an attack opportunity, that's fine. That is really fine. I would like to teleport about 15 feet in the direction of where he came from, basically blocking his escape route back in there.
Yes.
I will provoke an attack of opportunity.
You will indeed. There we go. Oh, jeez. Ugh, this is stupid. That is a 23 to hit.
Yeah, that most definitely hits.
Yeah. He just slams at you. You take 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
Right? That is
Sounds
fine.
cool.
And you may make me a save. And I just forgot what kind of save.
There's exactly one save that I'm good at, and it's probably not going to be this one.
It
I'm
is
guessing-
a fortitude save. Come on. Oh, come on. Just find the damn thing. Where are you?
Find it.
It doesn't make a difference if it's a fortitude or a will save.
It's a fortitude save. I'm quite sure.
Right.
All right.
Please don't abandon me, die! That is a... Am I gonna use inspiration on this? Do I need it? Do I need it? Do I want to be sure?
Nah, we're winning. Just, I want to see what happens.
Alright, in that case it's an 18.
An
Oh,
18.
how much?
18, come on.
18!
Oh, come on. You don't need more than that.
Yeah, exactly. You
I
easily
don't
make the save.
know. Alright.
This is low level Pathfinder.
Yeah. Saves
Am I-
don't really skill that much. Skill by
Oh, really?
1 every 2 levels, roughly.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Oh,
yeah,
oh.
nothing happens.
Tell that to my
He
paladin.
would have tried to grapple you, but you teleported, so that didn't happen.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Or I'm sorry, grab you, not grapple.
Oh, right.
Right, because
Right.
we're using the grab rules instead of
Yeah.
the grapple rules, because the grapple rules need 2 books to
Yeah,
explain them
we'll
by
probably
themselves.
get there in this combat so that I can explain it. But for now, that was your turn? Or
Yeah, absolutely.
right, Ori.
Still maintaining blood control.
Okay, so swords don't work. So
Still
switching to trident and shield. And trying to attack with my trident. While using a frost blast. And
Yes,
also check.
you switch your weapons,
Yeah?
so your haste is put on hold.
Yeah.
All right.
Because I can't use I use spheres for different sets of weapons.
Yes, exactly.
Which is very fun. And something to explain at a later point. That is a... Oh no. I don't think so. I mean,
That is a no.
That is a no. I mean, it's still a +8, but that's like a 13, so...
No, that is indeed a no.
I rolled a
Right.
5.
I figured.
Yeah.
I did the maths.
Quick maths.
Was that your turn?
Yes, that was my turn.
Nix. 。
All right. yeah. Nyx is going to. I think Nyx is going to take a moment to actually power himself up.
You get
use,
blonde hair or what?
I mean, he totally could, but no, his hair's black and it stays black.
Yeah.
No, I use an ability of the enhancement sphere, physical enhancement, and I can add, because of my dual sphere feed, I can add an alteration trait to that. So I'm giving myself, I'm giving myself a enhancement on strength and constitution. So I'm spending another point for dual enhancement.
I just want to point this out.
Yeah.
One of the options you have as a trait is changing cosmetic effects.
I know.
So Nyx absolutely
I can actually make myself blonde. Yep, I know.
I just want to point that
but
out.
I won't. Yep. It's noted, and ignored. Okay.
It is mostly to the other ones and the people watching.
Yeah.
We really need to
I get
shut
it.
up.
Yeah, and I'm also adding element mastery. So I'm adding the effect that if I'm touching ground and my enemy is also touching ground, that it makes it easier for me to hit them.
Yes.
But this costs me my standard action, so it's all I'm going to do.
Is it +1 bonus to both attack and damage, or is it only to attack?
Attack and damage.
Yes. Right. Yay, my memory still worked.
No, very good.
Tristan! Going to try and slam you, Nyx.
All right.
He's gonna try to do it twice. And he definitely needs that second one. There we go.
Ah,
That is a... that's just over a 20. That's a 25.
Okay, I was worried for a moment they were saying damage, but no.
No,
okay,
no,
that's
no.
hits. Okay, yeah.
No, don't worry. It is only 7 points of damage.
Okay.
and
You make me a fortitude save.
Okay. It's all right. It just boosted my constitution. So this is gonna be. That's a 4. God.
I thought you just
Okay.
boost your strength.
And constitution. I did a dual enhancement.
Yes, right.
Costs extra, but it's worth it.
Oh,
That is an 11. I rolled a 4.
Yeah.
I'm grabbed. I
now
take
he's
it.
grabbed.
Now, well, first,
No. Okay.
there is energy drain. You get a negative level,
Oh no!
Oh,
so a
Okay.
-1 penalty to basically all rolls you make.
Okay.
But it
I will
does
add
go
it-
away automatically because the official rules are that they can stay, and that's just stupid.
Yeah. I will add this to my spreadsheet later. For now, I'll just make sure I remember.
And you are grabbed. And how grab works is it works like grapple, except it's not as complicated and you don't get all these weird kind of penalties. It is basically just the opponent has hold of you. You cannot move away from the opponent, although you would be able to like pull or push them by using the pull or push maneuvers.
Mm-hmm.
You can try to break free either through an escape artist check or through a opposed or a combat maneuver check. Opposed combat maneuver check. No, there's combat maneuver check. I'm sorry, just combat maneuver.
Okay.
So that's still the same as grapple. You don't get all the penalties on what you can or can't do. I've decided to add this because there are a lot of monsters with the grab special ability that would then inflict grapple on opponents, and it would make stuff extremely difficult.
Mm-hmm.
But being grabbed is usually a stepping stone to something else, so it's already bad enough. You don't need an additional condition for it.
Yeah. All right.
It's to streamline things a lot more.
Okay.
And he grabbed a kitty, so it's probably like by the neck or something.
No, you're medium size, right?
Oh.
No, I'm small at this moment.
You're still small. Oh.
I never got back to the medium size. Otherwise, you would have hit more of your attacks. Because
Fair enough.
I'm small.
Yeah. He just grabs your arm and pulls you towards him, as an angry parent would do to their child.
Oh, that is not going to go over well with Nix.
I mean, you're going to behead this person. I don't think this is going to go over well. Alice.
He also takes 3 points of bleed damage. Is that
I
still
already-
ongoing?
Yes, I already did that.
Seeing him just grab Nix, I am using my move to dart forward and just sink the rapier into his back.
Jeez.
That is a natural 18, which is in the crit range for my rapier.
Oh,
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Rapier's
So
long, thick
this
fringe.
turns to a total of a 30 to hit, I think.
You have to roll to confirm?
Crit?
No, 28. It's a 28 to hit total. This probably hits with a 22.
Yes, that hits.
Ah.
So
Nice.
yeah, that's a
Confirmed
confirmed
crit.
crit on my
Nice.
rapier.
Rapier's times
Um,
2, I think? Or
Double damage, yeah.
It's
Yeah.
times 2,
Double
yeah.
damage.
Does the bonus from my study damage, that's precision damage, does that also multiply?
Ooh, precision damage does not multiply.
Okay. In that case, 10. That is 12 points of damage, of which 2 is
Right.
precision damage. I'll sink the rapier in and just, you let
Yes.
go of him,
Yes.
pasty little bat, and
Uh,
rip the rapier
Pasty?
out.
Did you just call him pasty?
a
Yes.
That is
tasty little
amazing.
bat.
Pasty little bat.
Get him. Revenge for the coronavirus. No, okay.
Well, that's your turn.
Yes, that was my turn.
All right.
Still
He
maintaining
screams
control.
out in pain. Ori.
Trident! Ooh! 21? With
I'm
I'm
managing
sorry,
that,
what did you
please?
do?
I yelled Trident and then I rolled very enthusiastically.
All right. Good.
Okay.
I missed one word, and apparently
Yeah.
that word was essential. A
Technically,
21 does hit.
technically that already rolls, but applying my Frost Blast to it,
Ooh, nope.
yeah.
I'm sorry. You
No,
shouldn't have shouted Trident and rolled
This
your
is-
die before I could react.
This is also Ori just trying to hit very quickly, so this actually...
Yeah. It makes sense as a reaction when he grabs Nix.
Yeah. No!
Yeah.
I just have to roll well on my D10. How hard can it be?
Exactly.
Nix is like, Orgomir, why are you shouting Trident? We can see, you know.
I rolled a 7, so that's 11 points of piercing damage.
All right.
Nice.
Better.
I hope
Some
that
of
does
that goes through, not all of it.
Mhm.
also doesn't work that well. Damn it!
No.
No,
Silk
probably-
weapons.
I have a
Yep.
toothpick! Second time!
Use Bloody
you
you.
have a silver
Uh,
toothpick? Oh, for you it's a toothpick. Yeah, got it.
Yes.
Nix.
Yes. Nix is just like, "Rah!" And he's definitely going full power, blistering blast. So. it's
Oh,
gonna be
you're not
awkward.
going to try and escape.
No. That's not Nix's style.
Like if a cat is grabbing the walls, going like...
I mean, I totally get that being grabbed by a vampire, you should try to escape. But this is Nix, and Nix is just gonna smash.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Let Nick smash.
See.
I kind of hope that you just roll ridiculously well and just kill him instantly.
That would be great, but I'm afraid not. Let's see. That's now I have to calculate it's -1. Still the flanking, I guess.
Yeah, you're
That's-
still flanking.
That's an 18 to hit. I don't think that's enough.
No, I'm afraid that's not enough.
And that is better. Ooh. That is a 27.
A 27 is absolutely enough.
Good. See? That's okay. That's 7 bludgeoning damage.
Alright.
Scratching damage, sorry. And let's see. 19. That's 9 fire damage.
All right. Yeah, he's looking worse.
Good.
Oh, and he's got a -2 on fortitude saves for the next 3 rounds. So probably the rest of the combat.
I assume that effect does not stack with itself.
No, also the first one already.
Yeah, I know, but in the future.
Yeah, but yeah, no, doesn't stack.
Cool. Tristan takes bleed damage. And
Enough?
It's 3 points only.
Tristan is going to take a bite. Out of Nyx. Ooh. Nyx, you take 3 points of constitution damage.
Ooh, damn. Okay.
That is a full 4 hit points at least.
As your blood is sucked out of you.
I hope you don't turn into a vampire, then you have to behead you too.
I'm sure we've got things for that in the Strikers Guild.
Yeah, only if you're actually killed by the blood drain of a vampire do you turn into a vampire. So, my advice, don't die.
I'll try.
It's in general a good advice in Dreidan. I think it's in general just a good advice, but
Okay.
especially in Dreidan. Alice.
He is going to get it once again, striking against him with my rapier. Had it with this fucker. That is it's real good. It's real good. I know what this is. This is a 26 to hit.
That's absolutely enough.
I am making this a studied strike.
Ooh,
I'm
yeah.
spending my study to add an additional d6 of points of damage.
Yes.
Precision damage.
Yes.
So,
2 people in chat who play Pathfinder and are like, undead don't get precision damage. Yeah, they do. It's a stupid rule. Please
Rules
go.
is fun.
I rolled like
Yeah.
a knight, though. I really rolled really bad. So, that is a total of 4 plus 2. That is a sum total of 6 points of damage. Silvered, piercing, and precision.
Altogether.
Altogether. I rolled a 1 on my d8.
Alright.
Because I can't use inspiration to increase damage. Don't have anything for that. You don't.
Alright.
Fair enough.
Ori.
Okay. Piercing doesn't work either. Fuck it, back to the swords again. Whoop!
And your haste is back.
Haste is back, concentrating on it. 3 attacks, and on the third one, I would like to use my blast.
Are you concentrating on your haste?
I think I need to use a spell points.
I would strongly advise you to use a spell point, because otherwise you cannot do anything else, because concentrating is a standard action.
No way!
You stopped it last time, right?
I did not. Then I did it wrong back then.
Oh, this is the first time you play a Spheres character, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. Concentration,
First time a power character.
concentration in Pathfinder is a standard action.
Yeah.
So you actively have to concentrate.
I played Ren, but Ren didn't think about concentrating at all.
You didn't concentrate a lot.
I meant the Spheres of Power character.
Yeah.
Okay, then using a spell points to make sure haste is there.
Mhm.
And 3 attacks, and on the third one I would like to use my Thunder Blast.
Right.
If it hits.
Is that a good idea with Nyx in its arms?
We'll
see.
Oh god. At least would not remark on this.
So the first one is an 11.
Nope.
The second one is an 11. And the third one is there we go, at 24.
There we go. That hit.
Yeah.
So 1d10 plus the A destructive blast. Oh wait, that's 2d. Oh my god, I did that wrong last time. I rolled 1d8 instead of 2. Now it's 2d6s, by the way, but you know.
Yeah, destructive blast.
Yeah.
Roll 1.
So 1d10 and 2d6s. There we go.
You guys do a lot
Please
of
keep
damage.
the damage separate and don't add it all together.
So for 8 points of slashing damage
All right.
and 8 points of sonic damage,
Yes.
and it must make a fortitude save.
Hey, sonic damage seems to work.
Oh.
As does his fortitude save, because that is a... Oh, with -2 penalty, it's a 16.
That
Oh.
makes it.
That's high. Yeah.
Otherwise, he would
Okay.
be deaf.
Yeah. Nix, you also hear this very loud bang right next to you. It startles you
Mhm.
more than it actually does anything.
Okay.
Okay. Good. Thankfully. Okay.
Then it is your turn.
Nix's turn?
Yes.
He's like, screw you! And he transforms to a fire elemental. Because Nix can do that. I'm
The right
guessing he's
solution
still
to this
sucking
problem.
my blood actively while I do this. So,
And now sucking fire.
You know what? You may roll me a d8.
awesome. Oh, wait, the D8. That's this one.
D8 is the one with 8 sides. Sorry.
5.
Oh,
Right.
Right, got it.
He takes 5 points of damage from literally eating fire.
Like, he's actually smoking you.
Yep.
Needless to say, he lets go.
Sweet.
And then...
This cat is on fire.
Give
So-
it
Is fire right now.
Nix is a fire elemental. Alice is far, far away.
I'm not. I'm right behind him.
I thought you moved away.
I moved
Yeah,
away
move
and then
back
I moved
in
back
with
in.
No,
rapier.
she's using a rapier.
I
All right.
don't do anything at a distance.
In that case, he's
Fair
just
enough.
confused and is going to attack Ori.
He also takes 3 points of bleed damage.
Oh. Alright, everything went well. I accidentally clicked something and I was afraid it was me leaving the call or something stupid like that.
That would have been difficult without a GM.
I mean, there are games you can play without a DM. Pathfinders definitely ain't one of them.
Hmm.
Ori,
Yes.
that's a 12. Does that hit?
No.
Cool.
If it was like 21, then yes. Like,
Slam attack.
can you turn them around?
That's 7.
No, still no. 12 doesn't hit 7. Oh no, 7 does hit. What?
I'm thinking of ways how you could do that. I think I could manage that. Making a character on which the first hit is like plus 20 AC and the second one is
Something
like
like that.
5. But that doesn't matter now. Because it is Alice's turn.
He's still sounding.
Yeah. He's
Yeah,
looking
yeah.
pretty rough. And
My study has worn off since I've used the studied strike, and I can't try that
Yes.
again. So I'm just gonna have to rely on my blade skills.
Mhm.
Because I really don't have much else to offer right now. Except for shoving salve in his face, which I don't want to try. So I am once again slashing my rapier at him. That is a natural 16. Full 8. 24.
Alright. Your blade skills seem to work.
And he takes very little points of damage. That is 2 silvered 2 points of silvered piercing damage.
Alright, yeah. Takes 2 points of stealth piercing damage.
And blood control is still maintained.
Yeah.
Ori!
Yeah, it lasts a minute until he
I
ends
can
it.
I can take a 5-foot step, right?
You can.
Taking a 5-foot step back, switching to the pistol again, because the trident didn't work, the swords don't work. Then I'm gonna shoot the bitch. Is aggressive flanking? I mean, I don't
Flanking does not work on range.
know on range, right? So that won't work.
You do target touch AC, so you know.
Might help. Nope. I rolled a
What
4.
is it?
It's a 7.
Nope. I'm afraid that's not going to be enough.
Just I can imagine that he already wanted to do that, like go to the pistol, and then saw Nyx turn to a fire element, and just missed.
Nyx.
Yes, Nyx is gonna make 2 slam attacks as a fire elemental. And I should still be able to use elemental strike with that, so energy strike, so I'm going to.
I'm going to make 2 very fire slam attacks.
Yes, exactly. That is a natural 20. So let's see if I can confirm that one. And I think I did. Let's see, am I still flanking?
Yeah, you still
I'm
flank.
still there.
All right, still got a negative energy of negative level, so that becomes a 27 to confirm.
That is a confirmed crit.
Very
Yeah.
nice. I'm gonna roll for the second hit first. Let's see. That is a natural one. Balance in all things. All right. I guess the first one went so well, I was just surprised.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see.
Doubling
That
damage, or?
is- I think so. So I'm gonna assume it's the same as my claw attacks.
Mhm.
So that is let's see. Yep, that's 11 fire damage, I guess. Is it a slam from a fire? I mean, that's fire
makes
damage.
sense. Makes sense.
Yeah. And then the blistering blast gets added to it. Half of that. I did use a full power one, of course. Oh, half of that is 12 fire points.
All right.
12 more points of fire damage.
You didn't actually have to half that because you crit.
That's 22
Yeah, it
points
like
of fire damage. No, 24. Sorry.
it downs him, certainly.
Very nice.
He falls down, and he seems to still be on fire, but his like skin and his clothing is burning right now, but his skin doesn't seem to change at all, even though he is on fire. He is now either unconscious or dead on the floor. That's never quite clear with creatures like this.
Yeah. Okay.
Tossing the rapier back, drawing out the dagger. You okay? Asking Nyx and starting to cut off the head with the silver dagger.
is more or less still kind of almost
On fire.
He's definitely made of fire still. He drops out of he turns off the transformation, becomes himself again. He's also still like really panting, like is he down?
Easy.
Okay.
Ori is reloading his pistol and watching the entrance where he came from, if anyone follows him.
If nothing else
doesn't
happens,
seem
then
to.
Nyx is
Just
going
keeping an
to Nyx is going to heal himself. And you can just kind of see his flesh knit together again.
Yeah. At least you managed to cut off the head.
Ori, you want to keep hold of this, please?
Sure.
Here, have this head.
Yeah, take it. And starts going through your bandolier for flask of holy water, throwing it over. Basically
Like as you spray the holy water over Tristan's body, immediately his skin also starts to burn.
Right,
and
take
is
a
actually
step
affected
back.
by it.
Everybody take a step back. Pull out the flask of holy oil, which was the next step.
It's just normal oil.
Oil, and just...
You want to call it holy? I mean, you know.
Since he's already on fire, I prefer to do this at a distance. So I am going to turn this into a splash weapon, which I am proficient with.
I'm not going to let you roll to hit. Come on.
Yeah.
It splashes, and he is now very much on fire.
I like your
It's
fire
going
better.
to take a while before that fire dies down.
Okay, let's leave here before they come looking for him.
Exactly. I liked your fire better, by the way, Nix. And just head out towards the exit.
Thanks.
Turn back around to realize I dropped all my weapons on the floor.
I think I have to pick up my longbow at somewhere along the way as well.
Patting on the shoulder. Good job, Nix.
Thanks.
Didn't know you had so many surprises in you turning to fire like that.
Yeah, it's something I've been practicing.
Well, worked out.
Fury.
I should have done it a little earlier.
It
Fight
was on.
really sucked. Yeah, no pun intended.
It was on time enough.
Yeah.
I assume you're talking about this while walking out the cave.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Not having a tea
Multitasking.
party
Definitely.
next to
We're
his
not
burnt
hanging
corpse.
around. Yeah.
You want some tea too?
All right, you come across the same guard who is currently sharpening a wooden stake. It seems he is finished with his sword.
Ambitious.
Good luck.
He nods. You too.
Bye.
See you around. Well, hopefully not. Next time I see you, we're probably about to kill each other, but you know.
Nix kind of cracks his neck and turns back to regular size right in front of him.
Mm-hmm. Thanks for the help anyway.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Not sure if
Thanks
anybody
for the
helped or
help
not.
too.
Have a nice day.
You too.
Bye. And continue on. At least we'll pull out a journal and start taking notes about what we've just done, like about the abilities that you guys did, about the abilities that you guys used, about aspects of fighting a vampire, about movement patterns, and it's just like she's while walking, she's just writing in the journal.
Or he just sometimes like just strengthen the path a little bit, like. Yep.
Right.
Oh,
So she
dear.
doesn't run into trees. Yeah.
Steering a little bit, like.
Nix is kind of like glancing over her shoulder and he's like studying what she's doing. Her frown.
I mean,
Are you
At least
making
probably
any
doesn't draw.
drawings? Are you
no,
making any drawings? Okay.
no, at least cannot draw. Absolutely not.
At least can.
Yeah. Then Nix
No,
loses
no,
interest
we're not
really
allowed to
quickly.
Do you only read books? Oh.
Yes. I
And
read
you cannot
books.
draw.
Just don't. Let's not go down that road. Let's instead continue towards the track
Continue.
field. By which
Yeah,
time,
let's keep going.
at least we'll basically have written up like information and we'll have continued on starting the report work. At which she's just like occasionally like,
I'm looking
So,
at the cats.
did you guys use any other materials than the holy water and the oil that we need to do?
Wait, on the vampire? No,
Yeah,
not anymore.
she's just taking inventory about what happened and writing paperwork while
I
we're
didn't
walking.
use anything.
Holy water, oil, fire.
Spell
Cover
components?
that.
I think I applied
you
my
guys-
claws a couple of times.
You guys have
Maybe
used
some
spell
fire.
components? Like,
No.
I mean, I still have a lot left, but I do need to make some new ones. Oh, also, Ori, your weapons weren't working. Do you need me to silver them at some point? Because then I do need to schedule that with a Quintus. And it's gonna take a while.
You
And
want to
probably
steal from
some
my
resources.
weapons?
I mean, I can.
You can?
It's a bit complicated, but alchemical silver is a thing.
It's also costly.
Yeah.
Just
So-
stepping in, this is gonna cost gold.
Well,
But
we
it's
can talk
still-
about.
Okay,
We
no.
can talk about that.
Yeah.
I mean, I know Ori is rich. That's he might not have money on him right now, but in at least his mind, he is rich because he is famous.
Mm.
So
Right.
one leads to the other.
We can talk about that later.
It's a bit gaudy having silver, big, shiny weapons like that.
I mean, you got the toothpick too, right?
It's a dagger. It's not a toothpick.
Look at this. And he
Have you
takes
been
the-
using it to pick your teeth?
He takes the
Seriously?
dagger out and I assume it's like a normal human-sized dagger. So for
It's a human-sized dagger.
I think it's actually like this or something. So it's like
Yeah.
no, I can actually.
Yeah.
If you don't use it, I could use it. I like to throw them.
Right.
I know
I mean-
currently have one.
Now it's a bit dirty because I was picking my teeth with it, but you know.
The
Unbelievable.
guild actually does have giant-sized silver daggers, but considering that you already carry such a vast armory with you, they were like, "You're not gonna need that. You're never going to use it. So we're just going to put the standard issue in because then at least we've got this done and over with."
I mean,
Yeah.
if you really want it, I could get it, but no.
Your teeth are already clean. They are already clean. Actually, no, there is something in there. Like you're a bit up higher, like really close to your gums. You might want to try and get that. Like, no, a bit higher still, bit higher still.
Make me a reflex save.
I want a wisdom save.
No, Ori knows
For your
exactly what she's
wisdom
doing,
teeth.
but
Okay.
just humoring her.
Yeah.
Reflex save. That's just a dirty 20.
All right, you managed to prevent yourself from being stabbed in the gums.
So very precisely.
That's just excessive. It's just excessive. Just give up already. You're never
I mean-
gonna have clean teeth now. It's just not gonna happen. You're gonna have to give up.
I mean, I have to have a good smile for those millions of fangirls that you mentioned.
You
Yeah,
you get to the city gates, which have opened for you, and while this conversation is going on, there's a guard who's just like standing there and looking at you and listening into this conversation
Yeah.
and being like,
Don't listen to that,
people.
Daggy. I'd never abuse you like that. Don't listen.
Come
to
see
that.
me in the arena.
Nix kind of strokes his dagger that's by his waist that he's like keeps very meticulously clean and never really uses actually because it's like the only expensive object he owns. So, you know. Unbelievable.
so, and then, what are you gonna do?
And
Going
back to the
guild.
Strikers Guild.
All right,
Actually, his bow's probably more expensive. Still. That's a
you
quick
arrive
look.
at the Strikers Guild. It is late at night. Most of the people went to bed. There are a couple of people that are still up and about, training, talking, preparing for missions as well, it seems. There's always someone around here.
Yeah.
I think that's
For
something-
everyone's mental image, the guild is not so much a building per se. It is more like I think it's very comparable to a university campus with different buildings for study or preparation, as well as buildings specifically designed for people to live there. And some of those are apartments. Apartments are usually per group. And for those that are still students and that are still training as striker, they sleep in the barracks along with many other strikers.
Yeah.
Or potential upcoming strikers.
I think we need to report back to Melistrada.
Yeah. I mean,
No,
Ari
no.
is just walking towards Melistrada's office.
Yeah, definitely following.
Nix is still kind of out of it, kind of woozy from the blood loss, but he's definitely following.
If you need some tending to, I've got 2 more of these, and I'll hold up like.
Yeah,
sort
that
of
doesn't
tin
help. That
cans.
doesn't help. My wounds are all closed. I just need to recover.
All right. Get some rest.
As you enter Melisdrada's office, you see her sitting there at a desk, leaning backwards, feet on the desk. And she seems to be holding a small bit of parchment. Behind her are standing two other people. They are people you all know. I want to say you all know and love. You don't. You know them. They are Aquintus Tillman and Masamo Akil, the Master of Study and the High Priest.
I think Nyx would have really wanted to carry the head and kind of like glare angrily at it at some times.
So like right before we enter through the door, like just stop us and take the head.
How obvious were you about it?
I mean, pretending, probably trying not to be, but kind of like,
It's so cute.
here, I'll take that. Give it, yeah, give me. Yeah, and when Nyx puts it down, kind of slams it down on the desk, like dramatically, the fangs may be mysteriously missing from the mouth.
While
You're-
walking, at least we'll probably have talked about the value that those fangs might be able to fetch.
You're dropping a bloodied head on the desk of the guildmaster.
Proudly.
Proudly.
Feel like a cat that barfed up like a
Yeah.
dead mouse that it caught. Like
Orgomir would just lean at the door and just like, oh, I'm gonna enjoy this. Probably like gave him the head and like, yeah, you go do this. This is gonna be fun.
Melisdrada looks at the head on her desk, puts her feet down, turns to you. I would say it looks sufficiently dead at the moment.
I mean, the rest of the body is probably not even burning anymore right now. So
Yeah.
Good.
Even deader.
Good. Does seem to be missing teeth. Huh.
I punched it pretty hard, so
Well done.
that may be why.
Now then, for your reward, a reward for a job well done. Divide it amongst you. Please don't spend it all at once. She puts down a pouch that clearly sounds like it has coins in it.
Ori is standing at the door. He's not going for it.
That was the payment for the job. Now,
if you're hesitating, I'll put like a hand on Nyx's shoulder and just like, I'll make sure he gets distributed evenly.
Yeah, okay.
as a reward for finishing a job and becoming full-fledged members of the Strikers Guild, I want to congratulate you. You now are allowed one of the apartment suites that we have in this complex. Well, not actually this building, but on this ground.
Ooh, nice.
We get
It's
our
been a
own
while since
dorm.
I've been there.
Team number 29, here is your key. And she puts down a key with like just a hanger on it that says 29.
Nyx will kind of stare at it for a moment and grab it so fast that it seems to just disappear.
The entire the entire desk seems to shake just a little from that.
Do you want us to dispose of the rest of the head as well?
If that pleases you, I could also dispose of it just fine.
I'll take it.
However, we are not done yet. She looks to the two other highest ranking guild members behind her. If you would please. Quintus seems to cast a spell. And he draws a rectangle on the desk. And then seems to just pull a box out of it. A small wooden box. Well, small. About this size. That doesn't say anything for anyone watching. I will tell what's in it. Then it's very clear how big it roughly is.
Shoebox, I think.
Because there are no shoes in it. Hate to break it to you. I'm forgetting my own names. Mazamo walks up, grabs a key from his belt, and opens the box, and takes the key back. And finally, Dreidan actually flips the box open, and takes the object that is inside out very carefully. Inside this box is a thick, large tome that seems to be bound in old leather with all kinds of strange markings on them, as well as this massive eye on the front. The way she picks up the book, it would definitely kind of fall open or make some movement in the pages if it were a normal book. The book does not seem to open.
A book?
Would I by any chance have heard anything about this book?
Ooh.
Is this after all a book?
Do you have history? History local, knowledge local.
Yes.
Please make me a knowledge local check.
Oh, could I also make that one if I see the book?
Yeah, sure.
I'm also taking one of my free inspirations on that. Because this is a knowledge check. It's not very good. It's not very good. It's only a 19.
For me, it's 17.
That's very good.
Okay.
Ori, you're not as integrated with Strikers Guild as Alice is. Alice, you think you know what this is. You think this is a fabled artifact known just as the Codex. It is rumored to be in the possession of the most powerful members of the guild, and the stories about it range from that it contains knowledge about every single monster to that it's actually just a status thing, to that it is an evil tome and should be locked away at all times, to that it is the item that gives the three highest members of the guild their powers.
Alice will literally rattle this off out loud. Basically towards Nix, who's right behind us, just like handing off the head, handing off the head to Orange. Like that's
yeah.
If
Nix
that
is
is
like,
what I think it is. It's she just rattles this off.
Nix is like, well, that's common knowledge. Everyone knows that.
Sorry, I got distracted.
Dreidan will shove the book over her desk towards you and say, "Please, try for yourself."
Try? I don't really do books.
Alice will carefully draw it towards the edge and just sort of try and open it.
The moment you touch it, the world around you slowly seems to fade away, as does the cover of this book, until only the eye is left. And that's where I would like to end the session.
Ooh. Cliffhanger. All right.
Ooh.
Ah!
Buck!
Buck!
All right.
Buck!
Oh no! Our greatest weakness! Books!
You should have seen your face, Merel, when it was like book. It was like
Ooh, a book.
Right. Thank you all for watching, everyone who is watching. Because
Yes,
who
thank
else to
you.
thank for watching?
we're kind of watching too. We're watching each other.
I won't
Sure.
thank you. I practically work for you.
Don't
Kind of
we
voice.
work for you? Is that
Not sure.
Well, I'm doing the work.
That's very true. That's very true.
Anyway, thank you all. You know what? Also, thank you, players.
Oh,
Thanks.
and thank you too, Chris.
Thank you.
Yes.
We will be back next Sunday, continuing this hopefully epic saga.
Yes.
And we hope to see you back then. Oh, and I also stream on Wednesdays and Fridays. Just playing some games, doing some challenges, being bad at things.
Also, on the About page of the Twitch, you can find a link to the Discord channel, as well as a link to the archive of old episodes on YouTube.
Yes.
In addition to Twitter links and stuff like that. So if you have a look around the Twitch page, you can find more information if you're looking for it.
Exactly. You can also find it there if you're not looking for it. It is just there. Anyway, that's it. We hope to see you next week. We
Yeah,
won't
we-
see you, but we hope that you're present next week. Let's stop this before I shut myself in talking.
That's a good
even more.
ending.
Sure.
Bye,
Bye.
everyone.